What's up, everyone? Welcome in to another day trading episode with Moo Trades, one and only. Let's get it. Let's get it. How we all doing? Yesterday had a pretty strong move down. We essentially took the lows out of the day before that, and the day before that as well. And now we're having a little bit of a move up. So getting some more volume compared to what we've been having at least the last couple of days. We might have a opportunity to buy right here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look what we might get. Okay, not yet. But how we all doing? Welcome in, everybody. I'm looking for a second entry long two-legged pullback at this EMA. Looks like the move down is pretty strong though, so definitely gonna respect this short-term downtrend. Don't want to get trapped. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, baby squid. Mr. Bill, good day. We do have some news coming out in 30 minutes. Consumer sentiment news, so one thing to keep an eye out for. But just wanted to make an announcement as well that Zen is in. Zen is in. Zen is in. He's in the chat. He's in the chat and he's ready to go. But let's see how we react to this EMA. It's the first time we're actually even touching the EMA since way back in the overnight. I mean, 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. So it's been a while. But definitely respecting this move down until we have a clear break, new extreme of the move down. That's when I'll be confident to take a long. I mean, here you're getting a potential second entry long below the EMA. Might get trapped if you were to take a long here below the EMA. But let's see. Okay, yeah. So looks like a trap might have been formed. Now we're moving down again. But here is what looks like to be the break, new low. Let's see if we can start pushing up, have a nice move above the EMA, and then get a higher low that we can take. Yeah, so here's that first bullish bar. I want to see some continued momentum up. You watched the stream last night. Thanks, Evzen. I appreciate that. We've been on a roll. Just had a couple red days. Literally, like in the past, I want to say month and a half, we've had like 3 red days. But those 2 or 3 red days, they led to some blown accounts. Okay. Here we're getting another potential setup. It's technically, if we break above one more bar, it's technically a second entry long, because our first entry came up here where this bearish bar actually engulfed the one previous to it, and we haven't broken above any bars since then. So technically, if we start working hard, it'll be a second entry long, but ideally you take it above the EMA, so I'd like to wait for for a higher low if we're gonna get a setup. All right, and we're not going higher just yet. Looks like we're trying to eat away at some of this move we had in the overnight. Could also be trying to fill this gap. So we closed yesterday at around 43.65. So could be a move to try to fill that gap. So now the second entry officially has been created. Technically, it would be a trap if we start working lower and break below the bar that just printed. But we're a little ways away from the EMA. Yeah, so technically a trap just formed. But like we've been saying, we're a little far from the EMA, so if we come and actually test the EMA, I might be tempted to take a short setup. Let's see if this is the range. We're getting close to that midline. All right. Testing that EMA. What are we going to do? What are we about to do? Once again, we just draw our thin trend channels. Every move up, every leg up that has at least three or four consistent bars in one direction, we want to respect it. This micro trend is valid. So if you're looking at a even lower numbered tick chart, like a 1,500, 250 tick chart, even, I don't even know how low people really trade, but this is a trend that you would see on those smaller tick charts. So let's see where the market wants to go. We technically made a higher low above the EMA, which is what we were looking for, but there was no good signal bar. It looks like if we're really paying attention to this little move up, It looks like this is the move up, had a break, new high, but the fact that we're still pushing higher might mean it's a little bit of a wider term uptrend, might be trying to just, once again, test the high of the day. Nimas. Does your dad ever tell you to go get a real job? Well, I mean, I am working right now. This is the side job right now. This is the side job right now. And then I'm still, I mean, I'm also sponsored. I'm also sponsored for my running as well, so I make a little money that way. I'm technically a pro athlete over here. But also, he knows that I'm on my way to be one of the best day traders in the world. So he supports it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, baby. Should do a trading challenge on a 1 tick chart. That would be insane. Can you really make a 1 tick chart? That would be that would be too much. So it's times like these where you really gotta pay attention to these little short-term trends, short-term corrections. So, like, it's possible the downtrend is really just like this, where we had a break, new low. Possible that the uptrend's just like that, where we had a break, approaching a new high. But the fact that we strongly pushed above the EMA, like we did, leads me to believe we're most likely headed to the high, to about 43.86. Your dad said it's too risky to stick with school. I mean, it is very risky. I would I mean, yeah, I wouldn't give up on everything else. I wouldn't give up on school or quit your job until you have become a profitable day trader and you've been consistent for a long time. Because as soon as you only depend on trading as your sole income, it's a whole nother ballgame too, because it just adds another element to your mental side of things, where you go from maybe not essentially needing the money to relying on the trading as your sole source of income. It's another mental battle that you have to go through every single day. All right, and looks like, as we were talking about, we're approaching the high of the day. Let's see if we take it out. 43.86. Yep, and there we go. There we go. Took out the high. Do we keep going higher or do we reverse? That's the question. Yep, high impact news in about 15 minutes. Welcome in, Watch Mego GA. Let's go, welcome in. Thanks for joining. How long you been trading for? Tell us about your trading journey. Where are you from? Where are you from? And how long have you been trading for? Trading futures only 4 months. Been learning a lot. You're from LA, okay? I mean, I know a lot about LA. I've been living there the past. I mean, I was living there the last 4 years. For college, I was at UCLA. I was at UCLA. But welcome in, my man. How old are you? I'm curious. Let me know. All right, it's tempting to look for a short opportunity right now. But getting a lower high. I mean, let's see how this bar finishes. All right, not yet. You're 27, feeling 67. Yeah, I know how it is. I know how it is. Yep, especially in the early days. It can be very, very stressful, but it's all about just managing that stress, not letting the psychological side of things get to you too much. What degree did I finish with? I graduated with a degree in business economics. Okay, so we're getting 3 tests at this 43.84 level. Potentially getting a lower high here. Just a little bit too neutral of a bar for my liking. Otherwise, I do like this setup. Good morning, Snake. Good morning. Why do you always ask if if you're late? You're fashionably late. How about that? Okay, news coming in about 11 minutes. 11 minutes. All right, we're in a short right here. We should have one contract as a runner. I don't know why we don't have 4 contracts going for 1 point and then the rest. Okay, there we go. In and out. That's how we do it, baby. That's how we do it, baby. But should have had a runner there. I don't know why. These haven't been working for us. I mean, the runner would have been taken out. Oh my goodness. And there's another significant lower high, but essentially why I took this lower high. I mean, same reasoning why we were looking at the lower high previous to that, but all in the same bar. We broke below the previous one. We came back up, then closed on the low. So it was a trap all in that one bar. So counting from the top, we went up once, we went lower, we went up again, trapped some shorts, and then all the people who were piling in long, they got trapped as soon as the bar, then finished on the low. That's what we call a kaboom, Snake Eye. That's a kaboom. Might be getting another lower high here. But if we look at my chart trader, we're technically supposed to have 4 contracts at 4 ticks as a target profit, 1 contract way down there. So I don't know what's happening. Let's take a look at the accounts. We're at 2,246 profit per account. We got to get to 3,000. We got to get to 3K. 3K, baby. Yeah, we are close to the news right now. 7 minutes to the news. Probably best not to try to take a trade. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, might be time to chop around a little bit, baby squid. Might be that time. All right, we got 6 minutes till the news. How we all doing? Anyone else new in the chat? Anyone else new in the chat here? Let me know. If it's your first time watching the Moo Trades live stream, leave me a little comment. Let me know. Let me know who you are, where you're from, how long you've been trading for. Okay, okay. Nimas. I mean, Nimas, I've seen you before. I've seen you here before. You ain't that new. 9 months, 9 months, okay. Toronto. We got a lot of Canadians in here. Oh man, yeah, 9 months. I guess your baby is coming soon. What's up, Pam? Newbie from New Mexico. Been trading for a couple of years. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, we got 4 minutes till the news. 4 minutos antes de las noticias. So let's see how we react. But welcome in anyone who's new. We on this journey together, baby. We on this journey together. Ham and Nimas, do you guys trade price action as well? Or how do you what kind of strategy do you use? I'm curious. Mostly price action. All right, all right. Been training for a couple years though. How have those years been going? Good? Bad? In between? Sideways? Not consistent. I mean, it takes many years most of the time to be consistent, but it's all about just sticking with it and just dialing down that risk reward and obviously that psychology, and then ultimately just sticking to your plan day in day out, not bending your rules. At least that's what I've found. All right, 1 minute to the news. 1 minute to the news. Mostly, okay, Nimas. Mostly reversals, fading highs, bull candles, higher time frames. Okay, but so you don't scalp. Are you more of a swing trader, Nimas? If you're looking at higher time frames. Boom! Look at that! Look at that! Beautiful lower high. Beautiful lower high. Let's take it. Let's take it. But news just hit. Might be a little volatile for a little bit. So we stay out, we stay patient, we let the market play out. Okay, you dabble in swing trading, but mostly scalping. All right. Let's go, Dark Knight Trader. Welcome. Welcome in, Dark Knight Trader. My name is Batman. But yeah, essentially every trading method that you're going to use comes down to how well you're going to read the market structure, how well you can decipher what's going on and where prices are likely headed. Once you can do that, then you can really separate yourself as a consistently profitable trader. But it's all about chart reading and really, like I said, deciphering how prices are reacting to key levels, how market structure is, and just having that edge over what is likely to happen. And then that's step one. The real battle is then the psychology of it. Yeah, so getting bored, forcing a trade, revenge trading, not following your rules, not being consistent with your rules, letting the emotions get the best of you. So that's why I've been doing really well the last couple months, just only trading 1.5 hours to 2 hours every day and then walking away. Because before I would literally trade every single trading hour possible because I was always of the mindset, oh man, I need to make this money. More trading is going to mean more money. I can't step away from the charts and not look at the charts for the rest of the afternoon. I'm going to miss so many trades, but looking back, that's the wrong mindset to have, because as soon as you start thinking like that, it just leads to no good, because no professional trader out there is staring at, I mean, okay, I shouldn't say no professional trader out there, but it's very, very, very hard to stay laser focused from market open to market close. Like, you need to take a break in there somewhere. You need to get some fresh air. And a lot of the times I just got myself into trouble for exactly what you're talking about, just simply being bored and wanting to rush a trade when I really didn't need to, and there was no setups that even appeared, but I was just like, man, I was just getting impatient. So yeah, the best liquidity is definitely in the mornings, the first 1.5 hours, 2 hours of market, and the most movement, the most volatility. It's just the best time to trade. Yeah, period. The Dark Knight Trader says it's very late in Australia, in Sydney. It's very late in Australia, yeah, because you guys, you're like 19 hours ahead of me. So what is it? Is it 2 a.m. where you're at? Is it 2 a.m. in Sydney? I was in Sydney earlier in the year. I had a cross country race, the World Championship in Australia. Did you hear about that? In Bathurst, Australia. But we flew into Sydney. Yep, 2 a.m. That's what I thought. Man, you're a grinder. Dark Knight. I guess you really are a Dark Knight Trader. That's insane. Okay, so now what the market structure is telling me is we had this move up, had a clear break, tested the high, had 3 tests at the high, really a 4th test over here as well. We're obviously working lower now below the EMA, so my target is the lows of the day. I mean, let's see if we get to the midline first, but it looks like we're headed lower now. Yeah, Bathurst, the world famous racing car track. Yeah, we drove on the racetrack too. It was freaking cool. It was cool, but yeah, that's where the race was. You could see Mount Panorama. All right, we're creeping lower. We're creeping lower. Doesn't look like a very consistent downtrend. I mean, that's what happens after some news. Nimas. You try to weed to see if it helps boredom to avoid over trading, but it's not for scalp. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're blasted while you're trading, it's probably not the best idea. If you're blasted in the clouds, you're not gonna it's probably gonna hinder your focus. Okay, so I drew this downtrend. I mean, I have no idea if it's valid, to be honest. Simply because when you have a news announcement, it doesn't typically lead to great consistent trends, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. All right, we're getting a little sideways here. Let's see how the next 5-10 minutes play out, just because usually it takes about 10-15 minutes after the news for a trend to really present itself. But here we go. We're pushing back below the EMA. Let's see if we can get a lower high. That's what I want to see. I want to see a lower high. Good tip to get to consistency. Pick one trading strategy and focus on that. 100%, 100%. Yeah, you never want to pick one strategy, trade it for a week, see if it works, and then give up on it if it doesn't. You want to pick one, stay consistent with it for, I don't know, a significant amount of time, like at least a month, I'd say. At least a month. Probably more, because it takes time to even narrow down a method, and 1 month you're not going to be profitable. Like, you're likely not going to be profitable with a method just after a month. But pick one that you know is other people have had success with, and then from there try it yourself. Okay, so might be getting a higher or a lower high here. Let's see how it plays out. I'm gonna switch to just 2 contracts. I'm gonna switch to 2 contracts. We don't have much to go in these accounts. I want to risk too much when we don't need to. Doesn't look like a great setup though. Second tip would be use a replay simulator to train and practice. Yeah, 100%. Like back testing, using the simulators, and simply going over every single trade that you took after the trading day. A lot of people don't do that. Definitely, you have to back test, you have to chart your trade, see why a trade didn't work out, see why a trade did work out, and then narrow down like what were the positives in certain trades, what were the negatives, why a trade didn't work out, why a trade did work out. Yeah, limited indicators for me, 100%. I don't need a million indicators. No one does, because once you are confident in your trading, it's just down to how well of a chart reader you are, and how well you can tell what the market is doing without the indicators. The price action, how the bars are printing is the number one indicator right there. That's the indicator. All right, we're chopping around a little bit. What is going on? Dark Knight Trader. There was a good engulfing candle continuation pattern just left of the price action right now. I don't know, it looks pretty choppy to me. It's possible that this downtrend I have is valid, but to be honest, I'm not too confident in it. But we are getting several touches. Going for that second leg, they set up a 2-run stop. I mean, I'm still leaning towards taking out this low right here. 72.25. That's my first target. All right, this might be the setup I'm looking for right here. Lower high, second entry short, below the EMA. All right, we're in with 4 contracts. We technically have to take out this low, this swing low, to get scalped out. Will we do it? Will we do it? I think we will. I feel like once we break below these lows, we might just rock it down. Let's see if we do that. Yep, there we go. There we go. All right, runner's out for break even, but there we go. Quick scalp. Where did we actually get filled? Let's see. So we entered 74, 75. All right, we were in and out for 1.5 points. And then one runner at break even. See where the accounts are right now. All right, we need about $545. $545 per account to get to that 3K mark, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We're getting there. We're getting there. How many trades am I going to trade once the evals become PS? Just one contract. Just one contract per account. I'm gonna take it nice and easy. One contract. That felt good. That did feel good, Bill. That did feel good. $43.79, $43.80 were the stops you were looking at. Yeah, sure they were, Osam. Sure they were, man. And I just hit my freaking microphone. All right, we're working a little sideways. Yeah, what now? What now? What now, man? We still didn't quite take out this low. We were a few ticks away. How do I connect all the accounts to trade at the same time? Rafa, Ijuju. I use Replicanto. So if you look at the top of the screen, Replicanto Trade Copier. If you want to use it, I have a discount code. The link's in my description. But that's essentially, it connects all the accounts at once. So I trade one account and it copies them to all the accounts. Okay, so we're having a break of this downtrend. I'm still leaning towards us going lower. Will we do it? That's the real question. Looks like we might do it right here. Right here's the supposed correction. What if this one fails to go down? I don't know, man. What if? What if? But I mean, yeah, it looks like we have two legs up. Looks like we have one leg up here. Almost two legs up. Yeah, I mean, I'm only gonna hop in a short if we have a lower high below the EMA. I don't know if it's worth it to take it above the EMA. All right, and here's that move down. Will we get a lower high below the EMA? If so, I'm gonna take a short. Man, OSUM's on fire today. 43.81 is what you're looking at, but who knows? It's 50% retracement. If it breaks down below, we might get a correction. 43.81. You mean 43.71? I mean, this is, I'm still banking on us taking out this low right here. 43.72. That's what I'm looking for. So if we get a lower high here, and when we had two legs up, it would just confirm the bearish momentum. And overall, at a bigger picture, I mean, we're just in the top half of what looks like to be a range. We going hard. We going hard, Rev. We going hard, man. Green day after green day. My win percent's been well, but it doesn't matter until we get to actual PA accounts. Then it's gonna really count. Okay. Lower high, incoming, maybe. Stop loss placed, or stop market order placed. But this is the setup we're looking for. Strong push below the EMA. Push above Okay, we're filled. We're filled. All right, and that was a quick move. That was a quick move. Man, if we had a runner in, it would have been an even bigger move. But all right, let's see where it goes. Yeah, so we took out this low. We took out this low all in a quick, significant move down. And man, that's price action for you right there. Price action at its best. Had the move down, had the break of the structure. We were clearly trying to work down, lower high, below the EMA, confirming that. Bang, placed our order. Maybe should have kept 5 contracts going in, but we have to trade at least 3 more days on these accounts anyway. The account balances, now we have 450 bucks to go. So we got 3 more days. We only need to make 150 per day. Had a great day today, great day yesterday, great day before that. And we on the way, baby. We on the way to the PAs. Man, so if I had a runner, I would have trailed it right here. I would have trailed it 1 tick above this swing low. Would have been a nice mini runner at least. But, alright, I'm going to wrap up the video there. I'm done. That's my 1 hour of trading for today. Got 3 trades in, 3 great trades. I'm happy with where we're at. It's a Friday. You never know what's going to happen at the end of the Friday. I'm going to end the week there. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to use my Apex code, it would be much appreciated. Replicanto. Also, if you guys want to trade multiple accounts, there we go. I appreciate it, Bill. I appreciate it. Let's go. We're on the way. It doesn't matter until we get to the PAs, though, Bill. Till we get to the PAs, then it's gonna count. All right. Peace out. Ball every day. FZen. Pam. All right. Have a good weekend, Dark Knight Trade. Man, get some rest. All right.